Bought a generator for a quarter of the price because it does not run or generate electricity. Can we find the problem in here? Probably looking at this thing saying, man, that's rough. Hear me out though, it just needs some love. It needs to get figured out, and it's gonna clean up so nice, I think. I have wanted a military generator for so long. Number one, because it's on wheels. If the shop loses power, if my house loses power, if anything loses power, hook up to it and go. Not only that, but with military stuff, everything is spec'd out. Price last, quality first. Everything is so well laid out. I mean, everything's identified. Weight, simplistic. You have all the gauges you could ever ask for. Heavy duty, you stand on this thing anywhere you want. Like, it is sturdy. And the cool part is, like, schematics and all kinds of wiring stuff, every panel pretty much tells you what's going on. There are so many documents online and manuals and everything. We got some cosmetics here we'll definitely have to take care of and look good. But the main thing we care about today is we got to get this thing running to make it worthwhile. Our current situation is crank, but no start. Of course, this guy's going to be diesel, and that is a Isuzu engine. Pretty much we have a Duramax generator. Let's talk even more prominent problems is no one left us a battery or two. So I picked up 2 batteries. I wasn't sure what batteries this would take, so I just took 2 that would fit a Cummins. I figured we'll have to crank one of those things over, we can crank this over. We might have to do a little custom fit to make them sit nice. Being 24 volt, we're gonna hook this side up to the negative, that side up to the positive, link positive and negative together in the middle with this guy here. We are in for testing's sake. Love the military simplicity. This is called a dead crank on the top. Normal operation on the bottom and just will not start in the middle. I'll show you that this does turn over. Sound, if you heard how even that compression was, you can tell it has really nice compression to it, super even across the cylinders. That's one of the reasons I'm like, okay, let's do it, let's buy it. That's telling me most likely we have a fuel issue. Let's go back to normal operation on the bottom, up to our control panel. When I hit the middle here, that should run an auxiliary pump, which I do not hear. You don't see any faults on the left. This should show me if something is wrong. Maybe we'll reset, test. This is if we wanted to run 2 of these units in parallel, but we just run on a single unit. Doesn't matter for now, the frequency, the voltage doesn't matter. Battle short, if this thing's in battle and something's going wrong, it's saying, flip this button up, I don't care what's wrong, let this thing burn to the ground. We need this to run no matter what. Turn that off for now. Oh, our lift pump kicked on. Okay, let's try and crank. There's no way this is gonna work that easy. If you tell me it's because that switch was in the wrong position, I don't know what to say. Hold on, guys. Oh. Okay, hold on, let's try it again. Let it prime. So it's killing itself as soon as I let go of this. I did read something about it has to meet 20 pounds of oil pressure to stay running, so let's try holding this longer. It made it, but then it fell back down on its face. We do have a light here. We have over voltage, engine shutdown. I wonder what that entails. I think we got a wiring gremlin here. Let's watch our gauge this time as I crank it. Remember, we want to be right around like 24 volts. Yep, over voltage. Given this is intermittent working here and it's saying over voltage, I'm guessing we got some wire that either rubbed through or a relay that went wrong or something like that. So let's crack this open and see what's behind door number 1. Don't know what over speed reset is, but I hit that just to reset whatever I just reset. Let's try it now. Nothing. Battery charger fuse. See, I can never tell if those are good or not. Yeah, after I just got done saying how simplistic they are. Now, this part isn't exactly simplistic because they're all white and all the same. But let's do the basics first. Let's check for any rubs, breaks, anything like that in some of the wires. Even just some corrosion. This being intermittent, the starting here makes me think, and with the clicking, we should go troubleshoot where this goes. Okay, moving some parts around. This wire just fell out of here. And now our lift pump's stuck on constantly. Don't know if that was good or bad. Let's see. Change nothing. For now, I just have these guys tied together just to simplify this. I don't have the right connections. I'll have to get those. My guess is this is some other type of oil pressure sensor. We just figured out these wires here are what was causing intermittent crank because I play with them and it starts consistently. Everything off of here and get it cleaned up. That definitely was not in any good condition. Those guys are looking a lot better. Let's get this all back on there. Let's verify we fixed that. So it's working every time now. That's good. Now Jess is gonna crank that, and you have to hold it for it to stay run. What I'm gonna do is probe off the alternator just to make sure that this alternator isn't a problem making extra voltage. We wanna see, I'm guessing around 24 to 20, probably 26. I'd say we probably wanna see 26 volts off the back of this guy. Made 28 volts off the back of this. Now, I would think that's close enough because your 24 volt system, that's within an acceptable range. Into the sea of wiring, I did start dusting stuff off, and we have an over-under voltage relay. Not saying that's a problem, but something to think about and figure out how to troubleshoot that. I do need to figure out, though, is this for the generator or the engine? Because it just hit me. We're working with two electrical systems here. Someone added this. This was not on here originally. And I question if this is an issue. So let's shut all these off. See if that makes any difference. I have to figure out what the heck this all means, because that is just foreign to me. We have our leads, L1, L3, L2, which correlate under here to leads of L1, L2, and L3. Because this guy can actually do single or three-phase. Breaker's off. Let's try this again. Yep, same deal. As soon as you let go, she's done. Over voltage didn't show. Hold on, let me try it with holding the start a little longer till we get to 20 PSI. Keep an eye over here for the faults. Hey, I thought we fixed that issue. Maybe we should have to restart. Still over voltage. I feel bad, this poor thing hasn't run in so long, it just wants to go, but it's not allowed to go yet. Cool part about these things being so common, there's so many people that have them, and one person was saying online to go ahead, just keep playing with all these wires. And I do see we have a new wire going here, so just loosen and tighten, hopefully the brake corrosion. We'll see if that helps. Hold on a second, I'm looking at this. This piece I thought was supposed to go there. It goes up top, and look at it. It's touching, I think, two terminals together. This is some wishful thinking here, but let's try and get this off and test this again. For the extremely slim chance, contact. Oh, hold on, starter didn't like that one. I keep forgetting you have to hold this till it hits 20 pounds or it gets mad at you. Ah, man, too good to be true again. Back to the sea of wires. We loosened and tightened all these connections. Let's see if that happened to do anything. Prime and run. Well, now we don't even want to start. What the heck's going on here? We're heading the wrong direction, guys. Acting like it's out of fuel, but we have 3/4 of a tank, so it says, right? The lift pump running. We're gonna crack this bleeder because now we're in my wheelhouse. Now I know about, I can deal with fuel. Yeah, we got pressure there. A little bit of air. A little bit more. Let it get out of there. Okay, let's try that. Lift pump came off, I think because it has a pressure regulator. It knows when to go off. Let's see what happens now. Smoking a little. So now we got no fuel coming out of here.